10 runners lined up. Then off in the Dubai Duty-Free Irish Derby of 2025 over a mile and a half, and pushing the pace are Serious Contender and Thrice, attended by Sir Dinadan. Right with them at the end of a furlong and a half is Lambourn, who's followed by Tennessee Stud and Lazy Griff, and Green Impact next. They're followed by Pride of Addis as they race directly across from the stands. Pride of Addis being followed by the Grey Puppet Master, and at the back is Shackleton. As Lambourn has picked it up on the outside of Sir Dinadan, being followed by Tennessee Stud. Shuffled back on the inside, Serious Contender in the white cap, followed by Green Impact. Thrice has lost ground, and they're followed by Lazy Griff and Puppet Master and Pride of Addis and Shackleton. Well stacked up, racing towards the far point of the track with just over 7 furlongs to go. Lambourn and Ryan Moore on the outside of Sir Dinadan, and Richard Kingscote being followed uphill by Tennessee Stud and Dylan Brown McMonigal. On the inside is Serious Contender and Gavin Ryan. That quartet tracked by Green Impact and Shane Foley. After them is Thrice and Declan McDonough. Lazy Griff next, William Blurick, and on the inside is Puppet Master and Wayne Lordan as they pass halfway. Shackleton under Ronan Whelan, last but one, and knocked back to the end is Pride of Addis and Russell Ryan. Passing the 5, they're on the downhill, and it's Sir Dinadan just edging it from Lambourn, building up a 2.5 lead over Serious Contender, nudged along on the inside of Tennessee Stud as they pass the 4. Thrice next with Green Impact, and then Puppet Master, Lazy Griff, Pride of Addis and Shackleton as they're racing round the home turn. Nothing between Sir Dinadan and Lambourn, ridden along, one out from the rail, being followed by Serious Contender, who runs round them as they straighten. 2.5 furlongs to go. Tennessee Stud relegated to 4th, and then Thrice, Puppet Master, Green Impact, Pride of Addis, Shackleton and Lazy Griff racing inside the final furlong and a half, and Lambourn wrestles back a slender advantage from on the inside Sir Dinadan. A big race by Serious Contender on the outside, out in front of the remainder, and Lambourn is digging down deep on the inside. Lambourn from Serious Contender. Lambourn becomes a dual derby winner of the Dubai Duty-Free Irish from Serious Contender. What a run by that one. Flying home on the outside was Lazy Griff.
Welcome back to the Curragh. Aidan O'Brien joins me now, fresh from winning his 17th Dubai Duty-Free Irish Derby. Many congratulations, Lambourn. Only the 20th horse to complete the double.
Yeah, thanks, Kev. Sure, it's unbelievable, really. Dean rides him every day, and Mohammed before that. Wayne rides him in all his work, and Derek and Donal and Anna looks after him, leads him up, and so many people. Michael does everything with him, John, Jack, and so many people, Eamon, just all involved with him. So so grateful to them. He's a lovely horse. Wayne was brilliant on him in Epsom, and Ryan was brilliant on him today. Very genuine, honest to God horse. Gets the trip very well, keeps back plenty. He's lovely and relaxed all the time. Went an even gallop, and he had company, which he loved, which was great. We thought he might have to go himself, but he had company, so it really suited him. Where do you go with him now? He's after having 3 or 4 quick runs. We might give him a little rest and then see whether he has a prep for. He can go to an arc or he can go to a ledger or whatever. You know, he's a lovely horse, Kevin, really. There's a lot of class in there, and he only does what he has to do. You can ride him very forward. So, yeah, classy, very classy horse, really.
Hard to get to the bottom of this lad as well.
Yeah, I'd say there's no bottom, really. We haven't seen it yet anyway, and which is a lovely way to have a horse, because he'll just keep doing what he has to do and he'll keep pulling out. So when a good gallop, I think everyone said it rode a good enough race. It'll be interesting to see what the fractions say. But came home very well, and in his canters he's able to kind of do 60 kilometres easy. He's able to cruise at that. So usually when those type of horses can do that, they have plenty of class, and that's what he was doing all the time. So no, delighted, really. Great day, delighted for everyone. He's a homebred of the lads. Everyone was here, so yeah, it's a special day. These days are special. Curragh is a special day, special weekend with weather like this. And if people only knew how special it is and the atmosphere here, the more people who come, the better the atmosphere. But the facilities are incredible, and for us to have a track like that and a facility like that and crowd and atmosphere like that in Ireland makes it very special, really.
And Aidan, the Curragh have come in for criticism, some fair, some unfair. But today, there's been some atmosphere, some buzz. I haven't seen a crowd as big at an Irish Derby in a long time.
No, I think most of it is unfair, Kevin. Like, if everyone just gets it into their head to tell people to come race and not to be critical and not to be telling people how bad it is, tell people how good it is. And
People won't come then, will they, if they're saying how bad it is before?
It's the greatest nonsense. It's absolutely negativity at its strongest. Do you know what I mean? And between, like, people, like, it tell people how good it is, and everyone will come and everyone have a great time. And that's the problem. Everyone in race needs to change. Tell people how great it is and come and feel it. And the more people that come, the better the atmosphere, the more things will happen, the more things will be put on. So, like, we're all in this world at this time, enjoy it and get together and have a great time. But try not to be negative, be positive. If you're positive, all the positive things will happen. If you're negative, all the negative things will come. So everybody, try and be more positive. And believe me, it will be all so much better for everybody, because all anyone wants to do is get people in, help everyone, do the best they can for everyone. And this is incredible, really.
And you see it today. So many young families, young people, they're all having a great day, great buzz. That stand is packed up there. There's loads of different activities going on for all different aspects of people who are coming here today.
Absolutely. And Kevin, everyone, you can pick holes in every single thing in life, and you can look at the negative or the positive of everything. So start looking at the positive and it'll change everything for everybody. But there was an unbelievable atmosphere here today. Like, we were inside early on, the same as yesterday. We were outside now, but it's so different. You can even still hear the band beating in the background, you know. So in this weather, it's second to none, really.
And going back to Lambourn, he was one of the first off it, but that's just him, isn't it? He just keeps finding and finding.
Oh yeah, like when when you put him in first gear, he stays in first gear, second gear, third gear, the whole way, and he'll never go up a gear unless you have to click him into it. But that's the way he is. Ryan rode him brilliant, like Wayne did in Epsom, you know. But Ryan was always happy with company. He said, like, he was only looking for people to come with him, and you can see him pricking his ears all the way to the line, you know. So he's just one of those unusual horses, but it's an Australia thing. His dad was like that. Australia was the same. Like, he had no fight or flight response, Tom would say, on his heart naturally. So if you stick him in first gear, he'll stay there. So nothing startled him. If he was in the wild, obviously you wouldn't be sure how long he'd survive, because the tiger would land on his back. But because he's not influenced by anything around him.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So he only does what the people that are with him want him to do, and not any more, not any less. So very unusual.
He's just solid all the way.
It's just solid and laid back and relaxed.
Australia, he's turned out to be a fair sire, isn't he?
Actually, he is, and he's going to be a great sire of brood mares. The most underrated stallion in the world, I'd say. I'd say, like, we've taught that all the time, and I don't know why people are not more fond of him. But if you had enough Australians in the place, you would win some amount of races, every kind of race, short, long, medium, and it all comes alike to them. But they've just such good minds. They're absolute beautiful horses to train. They're kind, they're good movers, they're quality, easy to train. So unbelievable, really.
You're 17 winning the race. You must be a proud man.
I know, yes. So listen, it's everyone that does all the work day in, day out, and we feel so privileged to be working with the people, for the people. Everyone at home does an incredible job. Coolmore, Ballydoyle, obviously the lads make it happen, and if it wasn't for them, none of this would be happening. Obviously Sue names all the horses, incredible names. Listen, but there's so many people involved, Kevin, and like, really, we're in awe of the thing every day. With so many people to say good morning to the people that we say good morning to every morning is incredible. There's so many of them, so good, and have so much ability in all their own different areas, and they're all together, working together in a total selfless way for the good of everything, in an enjoyable way. It just makes it very special for us, really.
It's been a great weekend so far. Can you book end with the final winner of the Dubai Duty Free Derby Festival?
Yeah, no, this is a lovely big horse. We had it in our head that he could be an Eber horse. He hasn't ran in a long time, so he's only starting. I'd imagine he'll probably get tired because he's been off so long, over 2 miles, but he's a big, long cruiser, and he's a horse could turn into an Eber horse as the weeks and months go on, so we'll see what'll happen.
Yeah, basically, whatever he's going to do today, he's going to improve.
Yeah, yes, no, I'd be surprised if he doesn't get tired, but he's a big cruiser, and hopefully he runs well, comes out with okays and goes forward from there.
Great stuff. Hey, well done. It's been a great weekend.
Appreciate it, Kevin. Thanks very much. Yeah, thank you, Kevin.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.